Hey everyone, and welcome back to Community Builds. This week we have 5 creations, I believe. That's what's that? Yeah, 5 creations. I think someone sent in one twice. Yeah, Mr. T sent in 2, so I'm only going to show one of them. But first off, we have a realistic 352 Peterbilt cab over gas drive by Stealthy Green. This looks, yep, this is going to be another real drive vehicle. Should be fun. Alright, new Peterbilt because they wanted an a cab over cab, whatever. Do steering. Alright, typical stuff. Ooh, it's got air ride. That's cool. Works. Do. Okay, so just the typical. That's interesting. Just simple bearing on the back for suspension. That's all you need. Front wheels. It looks so funny with the little wheels instead of using big wheels. Looks silly, but it looks good. And it's and it's vanilla. What are those? I can find item survival and use that instead. That's a really good block to use for a chassis. It's too wide like my chassis used to be. I wonder what that block was. Ooh. And I like how you use these and then glitch welded the pipe through it. That looks cool too. The side. It's a little sleeper. It's cool. Bed. Cabinets and stuff. Really good looking interior. Pedals, shifter, everything. It's awesome. Let's get going. Turn it on. It's probably that one. This one's reverse. Yep. And it's got a backup beeper. Wow, this handles really well so far. The nice thing about a cab over is you're really close to the windshield, so you see what's directly in front of you. And you have a shorter wheelbase, usually, with the same space. So you have much better handling. I don't think it's going to do that, it's too low. Let's back up and turn around. Turn the engine off really quick. That's signals. I love how you even use the sound for them. That's awesome. That's lights. Horn. Both horns. And then, whoa, the suspension on the front. I guess that's for going over bumps and stuff. Alright, let's bring that back down. So I can get in. How did you make them go a little bit? Oh, okay, controller. That makes sense. Never mind. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just gonna go back over there and then switch to the next one. Oops. Even for how fast it is, it's easy to drive. Every time you do one of these, it gets better and better. Until I slide into the bed. Oh. That's awesome. That is so cool. Ooh. I like that. Honestly, I was trying to make it run away for a second, but if I go like this, that's on and the switch that's supposed to make it drive. But it's not going anywhere. You have to activate that sensor for it to work. That's an awesome little addition and an awesome little safety thing. I love that. In case you fall out, it doesn't run away. Or like, in case you do that, hit the buttons and then try to make it go, it doesn't go away. That's awesome. That is awesome. You look really good in survival, too. And it's not very many parts, either. But next, we have a folding chair by Dusty Red. Last week, we got a folding table, and now we have a folding chair. Alright. Here we go. Here's your table. Just gonna grab the table, so we have the chair to go with it. There we go. That's awesome. Here we go. We have a folding chair and a folding table. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know what to do with it, but there we go. Because why not? Well then. Interesting. But, yeah. Folding chair, folding table. Here we go. Oops. I guess if you're using, like, set decoration or something, it would work well. But I don't know what to use them for. I really don't know what to say. They're just so random and, like, why? Can't use them. Oh. Another chair. So, here we go. It's like the sign up for, there you go. This will be the sign up table for community builds. And then this will be like the actual office. I don't know. I said before it could be like a lunch table, but I don't know. I need an actual like community builds office and warehouse and stuff, so these could definitely go somewhere inside, but hopefully they'll be usable. Okay, on to the next thing. I don't even need to remove that. Next, we have, what would I rather do? This is a real drive by Mr. T, but we don't get many votes. And this is the first one you sent in. And I only do one per person per week. So I'm going to do this one, because we don't get many votes, and it was the first one you sent. But really quick, I'm going to switch to the Dakar truck to get to the water. So let's check this out really quick first. That's really cool. It's huge. Spare tires in the back, glitch molded lights for tail lights. Simple suspension, that's all you need. Interesting that you put the bearing on the top. Is that exhaust or just looks like a little mock exhaust pipe in there? Engine back there. Ooh. What kind of steering is this? It's an interesting way of doing your tie rod. And down there, that's really weird. It's cool, it's just weird looking. Simple little cap, gets the point across. Thing in the back. Oh, just a couple engines. Whoa. Bunch of engines to get the sound? That looks cool. That sounds really good. If only they were all synced up, it'd give it a really cool sound. Wow. Actually, it handles really good. And it looks really cool once you get going. I forgot to say who made it. It's by Smashy. Simple, no lag, lacking detail, but it's fun to drive. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna make a modded version too. That's cool. Actually got a chassis under it and everything. It's got everything it needs to get the point across, even a little air intake on the roof. It's fast. I'm surprised how fast it is. It's a lot faster and handles a lot better than my old Dakar truck. Maybe you've got something with putting the bearings on top. Oops, I hit space by accident. I need to stop resting my thumb on space. This is surprising. Definitely throwing this in my warehouse when I build it. Because it's so simple, there'd be no lag, so I could get away with just putting it in the warehouse to show off. That'd be cool. Awesome. There's not much to really do or show with it, so I'm gonna move on to the boat. But it got me over here in a very fun manner. One thing I would suggest. Oh, that's one engine per wheel. Okay, but even them out. 2 on one side, 2 on the other. It's leaning too far to the left. Way too much weight on the left. But other than that, it's awesome. It's cool. It's so cool. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even realize the glitch welding there until now. I would have separated the box from the cab, but that looks really cool. I want to make my own version of one of these. I have my really old one. This is so old. Can I load it? Oh, I can load it. Oh my god, I haven't seen this in like literally years. So here's my Dakar truck. It is mostly vanilla. Does anyone remember when I believe MJM had the first mod? And you had to download it and manually put it in. And it was pretty much just like wedges and stuff. And the yellow block. Well, that's when I made this. And yeah. That's my Dakar truck. It's really big. Switch go. Supposed to be able to get in the back. Okay, so that's the cab. I lost the switch for the back. It's hidden. There we go. Get up in the back. Oh, really? I used the spring glitch in this to upright it whenever I roll because I don't think the lift worked quite the way it does now. When I built this. Wow, this is so old. Anyways, back onto what we're supposed to be showing. I haven't even used this suspension forever. Wow. It's crazy. Anyways, maybe I'll actually show that off sometime. But next is Small Boat by Mr. T. And there's no description, so let's just go. It looks like a small speedboat with a little propeller on the back. So I should put it out in the water more. There we go. Okay. Try and get in it. Ah! That works, I guess. It's not WASD, but that's okay. What is it made out of? Metal? I've never had a boat that just properly floats and, like, doesn't sink or anything. What block is this? And I'm surprised you didn't put the thrusters on W. Like, yeah, the thrusters should be on W, because it's kind of confusing using two. But this is awesome. Super stable, really fast. My boat would probably be going straight up by now. There's a little duck on the front. See, if we've got boats, we should have proper propellers, but we don't. It makes no sense. But yeah, that's that. It's like just a vanilla boat. It works really well, so if you're looking for a vanilla speedboat, you just fly around in really quick, this, I would say, is your go-to. It looks good, it's fast, it handles really good. I just don't know what to say about it. If you were to do something kind of like this, you look a bit more like a propeller. But other than that, this thing's awesome. I just don't know what to say about it. Maybe I'll base my design on survival off this. This uses parts that look like you get from the warehouse. So once I finally get there and can do like wedges and stuff, why not? What is that block? I don't know what that block is. You should be able to drag from the parts thingy. Either way, last but not least is DPI LMP1 by DirtPaw13. Electric LMP1 car, torque vectoring, and DRS. I forget what DRS is, but this looks really cool. It's vanilla too. Wow. I'm surprised at how much detail people are starting to get with vanilla stuff. It's nice to see. Got some wings down there though, but it's pretty much all vanilla. It's like active arrow on the back. Is it active on the front? Ooh, it is. Active arrow. Single seat right in the middle. Yep, you start going and the speedometer. I don't know why I like having a speedometer so much, but I do. Do they move at speed? They do, they flatten out at a certain speed. That's awesome. Unfortunately, I'm on really bumpy ground, so I can't really test it properly, but this is awesome. After this, I'm going to go finally make a proper world with a track and whatnot. Because not having the space to actually do stuff really sucks. But this, why'd I turn it? We even got a little roof intake and everything. Roof scoop. It's so cool. What's the suspension like? Is it just simple suspension? Yes, just simple suspension. Got a tie rod. Ooh, your tie rod's gonna make a little bit of bump steer, but that's okay. Looks like it's just simple on the back. Ooh, you even got all the proper aero and everything. That's impressive. I like how, other than the wings, it's mainly vanilla. And it looks like it actually works for downforce. As I take flight. That's awesome. If you're looking for a cool, not rally, cool race car, like actual race car, I highly recommend this. It looks good, handles well, it's fast. So yeah, I guess I'm going to just load them all in again and then do the outro. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so there it is. This week's community builds. As the transport truck slides towards the Dakar truck, exactly why I need to make my own world. Either way, yeah, awesome creations this week. Lots of fun. I keep looking at the chair like, really? It's just so random sitting there. But yeah, I can't wait to finally get a proper test track set out to get some of these race cars going. A track set up for the off-road stuff, and I'll even work on like a little shipping depot kind of thing for the transport trucks and stuff. I'll start writing down each type of vehicle, so like race car, race truck, transport, so on. And then I'll try and make a spot to test each one specifically. And like, same with boats. I'll make like a little boat course or something somehow with buoys. But anyways, till next time, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.